Hey y'all, hey, happy Well Women Wednesday. I'm gonna give it a second for some people to join us and then I'm going to get started. Hey, Color Vision, we see you. Welcome, welcome. My special guest of the day is here. Hey, Dar Health Services. Hey, Nurse Diva. Hey, Holly. Project D. Corbico. Hey, Project D. Corbico. Hey, Tia. Hey, Anika. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy to see some familiar faces. I tell people all the time, it makes me feel better if y'all talk to me because this feels crazy when you just talk to yourself. So I'm going to ask y'all questions. I'm going to talk to y'all. Talk to me, please. Hey, y'all. Thanks, y'all, for saying hi. Now I feel like I'm having a conversation and not just talking to myself. But I am Nakeia Drummond. I'm founder of the Well Women Entrepreneur Leadership Lab. And we are 10 days and counting out from our Summit Power Plays. It is a one-day business summit for innovative women. So if you are an innovator, a creator, a badass businesswoman, a businesswoman who is growing her thing, scaling it, just starting it, you're in the right place right now because we're going to talk about Power Plays for a few minutes with my partner in planning and production and producing this whole thing and bringing it all to you in Baltimore in 10 days at the World Trade Center. I'm going to talk to her today in front of you because we talk all the time at this point. But we are going to talk to you together about all things Power Plays, but I want to give her an opportunity to also share a bit about Color Vision as I will share a bit about the Well, because maybe you are here for the very first time or you've been around a couple times, but you still just don't quite know what the Well is. The Well, or the Women Entrepreneur Leadership Lab, is a membership network for Black women business owners. And that lab part at the end of our name is so intentional. I started this network so that Black women had safe space to be in the lab. What is a lab? A lab is a space where you can safely test, try, take some risk, and know that you are protected, know that it is intended that you don't get it all right the first time. Know that you have colleagues who are there to support you, who are also brilliant and will think about how to make it better. And that is what the Well is about. And so we have 5 pillars that we operate under, and everything we do sits under these 5 pillars of community, collaboration, confidence, capital, and celebration. So any event, anytime we're talking, any session we're producing, any content we put out, we seek to hit on one or more of those 5 pillars to ensure that we are giving the ladies what the ladies need to be given so that we can grow our businesses. I truly, truly believe and started this on a premise that if Black women had safe space in which we could build community and collaborate, that our confidence would soar as business owners, because we're confident people. But, when you step into a new arena where you haven't seen yourself a whole lot, it's a little daunting. So we are very intentional about creating space that looks like and feels like us, and looks like and feels like it was produced for us, by us, because it has been. And then we're about getting that bag and getting the bag to you. Black women need capital to grow our businesses. So many of us are bootstrapping and growing our businesses on our own backs, and everybody else doesn't have to do that. And so we are doing the work that we can to get capital in the hands of Black women so that you all can and we can take risk. Because every person, every human deserves the privilege of taking some risks. That is part of humanity. That is part of being human. So, and then celebrating. 5, we want to celebrate all the things. We want to yes girl you. We want you yes girling yourself. We don't do that enough. We, don't pat ourselves on the back enough when we are doing amazing things. So we're being very intentional about the celebrating part. And that's a part that's still hard for me too. So, I'm very excited to welcome my guest today, who is Mia Davis, who is the founder of Color Vision. And I'm going to invite Mia in now and let her tell you all about Color Vision. And then we're going to chop it up for a few minutes about Power Plays. All right, Mia. Mia, come on in, girl. There we are. Hey,
Hello,
Mia.
hello. Good evening, everyone. How are you? As Nakeia said, my name is Mia Davis. I am so thrilled to be here. If anyone joining us today is not familiar with Color Vision, we're an organization and also a membership women-led organization with a mission to improve fairness and equity in creative industries. I have a background in television and production and marketing. And I started Color Vision because I found as I was growing in my career in all of these big rooms that I would sometimes be either the only person, the only Black woman, the only person of color. I didn't see a lot of people who looked like me. So I wanted to do something about it, and Color Vision was born. And we are so excited to collaborate with the Well for Power Plays. We are 10 days away. And I cannot wait.
I know. I'm so excited. Every day I feel like more and more excited and less anxious. And
Yeah.
that feels good to me. I hope it's feeling good to you
It
too.
feels good. I can't wait. I'm just excited to empower other women. When I was starting this, I could never find anything where I felt empowered myself, or I knew how to start, or I knew what to do. So, partnering with you all and doing something like this event, I feel will help so many women out there.
I agree. So, Mia, tell me a little bit about, or tell us a little bit about like your journey into full-time entrepreneurship because it's relatively new, right? Like you started Color Vision like so many of us start businesses as a side hustle and
Yep. Yeah. So, gosh, so Color Vision will actually be 5 years old in January. I can't even believe it. So, yeah, I started it, like I said, to empower other women. It was just something I wanted to grow as I did my full time. And yes, I actually just became a full time entrepreneur very recently, as of this summer. I started running Color Vision full time. So it is my baby. It is scary. It is exciting, but I wake up every day excited. So that makes me happy because I truly feel like I'm walking in my purpose. So yeah.
yay, congratulations to you, Mia. It is exciting and scary every day. And I also like really commend you on connecting with and partnering so regularly with other organizations because we can really go a lot further together than we can by ourselves.
Yeah. Oh,
And you are very intentional about partnering. And so I love that.
yes, collaboration over competition is so important. We can go further together. So, and I love that you're the same way. We have the same mindset when it comes to helping others and lifting as we climb. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, and like I think that is so important. Like I'm all about like transparency. So important in being that we are aligned in that because you and I are so very different too in a
Yeah.
lot of ways, right?
Yes.
We have
Yes.
such different perspectives on like how to bring things forward on everything, right? Like me and Mia have argued about all the things. But listen, I'm so, like I've been thinking about that too. Like it's, as hard as it's been some days, just how much better it is
Yes.
because we bring those different perspectives in.
Table. Yeah, I totally agree. It makes it all you want to work with people who challenge you, who make you think differently. So if everyone's thinking the same, it'll be boring. So I love that you challenge me. Where you come in, especially, is I love that you talk to me so much about how important it is to play, right? That is so important. And it's something I don't think I've wrapped my head around enough as a creative. Like I'm always so busy, and I know so many other women at our organization are always so busy creating and in the thick of it all that they don't take a second to just kind of space out to play, to have that time. So I love that you're incorporating this in to what we're doing at Power Plays.
So yeah, and I really love you. Really push like all the you remind me of all the ladies who are transitioning out of more traditional environments and
Yeah.
like how so we got to meet everybody where they are,
Yeah.
right, and not like just throw everybody into the fire so quickly because I've been out here doing this thing
For
now for
a
yeah, for a minute. And, so sometimes I left that life behind. And I was I started my career in a very corporate and traditional setting in one of the large consulting firms. But when I left, girl, I left.
you were like,
I never look back, right?
Right.
And so, it's been great to be able to have that discourse and still come back to like what we share,
Yeah.
right? And that I think has been so important to us being able to get this done is that
Yeah.
we can keep coming back to like a why.
Keep coming back to our why and keep coming back to all the people that we're going to inspire with this event in 10 days. So I hope
In 10
you're
days.
watching this.
In 10 days. So what are you most excited about the event?
Oh, I'm most excited for the vibe, right? Because you said something the other day. You said this is not your mama's business conference. And I felt that like, ladies, this is more of your modern day business summit. We're going to have the music, the food, a little toast. We're going to have women from all walks of life. Like everyone is so different. Everyone has their own stories, their own journeys, and they're here to help you learn. Like I'll just give an example. Nakeia helped me majorly recently because she told me about a service that I really needed for my business. And I've only been using it a couple weeks, but it's already changed my life.
I'm so happy that it's changed your life.
That when we just all come down and we sit down and we collaborate and and it's very intimate. You know, there's not going to be like thousands of people there or anything crazy. This is intimate where you can raise your hand, you can ask questions, you can come up to these panelists and speakers and these successful women, some of whom have multi-million dollar businesses, right? So
Right.
the fact that you come up to them and talk to them, like I'm just excited for the vibe. I'm excited for the realness because we're keeping it very real. Running a business is hard, period,
Period.
no matter what stage you're in. So I'm just excited. I'm excited for the vibe. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm excited for the vibe too. But I'm also excited to I'm excited for all the like different things that
Yeah.
are happening, right? So I don't know, for those of you who haven't seen any of my posts, I've said it multiple times. I don't like conferences.
See, this is where we're like,
And I've said I'm never doing a business conference, but when I decided to do it, and like soon as you said, I think we should go this way, I dove in
yeah,
and started like making connecting the dots. But I said to you, it cannot feel like all the ones I've been to
yeah,
before.
yeah,
I don't want to feel funneled through. I don't want people to feel funneled through and like they just have to sit and get.
yeah,
So this is about connection and interaction, and I'm very excited for that, and excited for, you mentioned the ladies who will be on panels, how they all have such like different and unique personalities,
yeah,
stories, all that. And so I just feel like there's somebody there for everybody to connect to and to see themselves in. And we all need mirrors. So
yeah.
I'm really excited for the mirrors.
Yes, I'm super excited. I'm super excited for the mirrors and also just for people to, like you said, but connect on a deeper level, right? Because sometimes you leave these things and you don't really get to talk to people.
Yes.
You don't really get phone numbers. Like I want you guys to leave with lunches scheduled, with
Yes.
things scheduled with people where you're really connecting on a deeper level. And I feel like the way that we're setting this up, anyone who's in attendance, whether you're an attendee, a vendor, whatever it is, you'll be able to do all of the things. So I'm thrilled.
I agree. I agree. So I promised you we wouldn't be long. And so y'all, Mia does not love being on camera. She throws me out in front of it. Not that I
Oh,
love being on
guys, obviously my background's in TV production, so I'm used to guiding talent, being behind the scenes. So me being on camera, oh my goodness, but I'm here. Here.
Y'all big Mia up because she is doing such a great job. No one would even know that you fought me on this.
Oh,
We're doing great. So I always ask this question of people, and I want to ask you the same question today. And it is, who is your dream collaboration with, and what would y'all do?
Beyonce. Uh,
Clearly.
Dream collaboration. Probably my dream collaboration is with Issa Rae. I really admire that she created her own table.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way there was no way in for her, right? So she said,
Mm-hmm.
my own show on YouTube, use my own money to fund it, and
Mm-hmm.
created her own following. She got noticed for that following, and then she got, her major deal, which she still has to this day with HBO. So that is something I truly admire, especially as someone who's a creative. So if I could collaborate with anyone, it would be Issa Rae and having a show together. Duh.
That's such a dope one.
Yeah,
And I always ask that question because the great thing with social media, sort of as much as it drives us crazy or we don't want to show up in this way, is you just never know who's in the room, right? I mean, even in physical rooms, you just
right.
never know. And sometimes we don't call those things out that we want. And it might be somebody in here who knows Issa Rae, who worked with Issa Rae.
Follow me on Twitter though. She follow me, so
Oh, that's dope.
this I admire.
That's dope. That's dope. Yes, yes. So Issa Rae and friends, if you are here, Mia is looking to collaborate. So, and mine changes, honestly, and I have like like several different ones,
I want to know. I'm really interested. Like, who is it? I can't.
several different ones. But like right now, Melissa Butler is my one right now.
I
Melissa.
love Melissa Butler. Yeah, what she's created is very dope.
Yes, and I love, so I went in her store in her flagship store in Detroit. Shout out to Detroit when I was up there in May for our last networking night. And I stayed literally across the street from her flagship store. So of course I went in and there's a swing and a mirror and it's something about playing. And, like anytime, like I follow, sort of play. And not because I play all the time, but because I know how important it is and I aspire to it, right? So I like to keep it in mind. It's not that I've got this whole play thing down. I don't. I'm just like everybody else who is overworking themselves half the time or
Right?
like forgetting to stop.
Yeah.
So for me, it is more of like an intention that I set over and over again than like something I've mastered. But I would love to collaborate with her and made contact with her recently. And so I feel like, something will
There's
happen soon.
something
Something
brewing.
will happen. Yes.
Both. It's so funny. We talked about coming to the conference and seeing yourself in people. The people we named were seeing traits of ourselves in them. So
Yep.
I love that, and I hope that others
Yeah.
do the same when they attend.
So in closing, 3 words, either three things you hope people leave with from
Okay.
the conference, or 3 things that you feel like people will catch or see when they come to the conference.
Whew, okay. I think I'll do 3 things that people will see. I feel like people will see themselves. One. I feel like people will see Black women doing big things that they didn't even know, that their minds are like, wait a minute. Like you may see someone there, you walk by a Zips dry cleaner and they own 5 of them and they're at our
Mm-hmm.
even know
Mm-hmm.
that there are Black women who are just out here just being multimillionaires casually. I think that
Casually, I love it.
right, no big deal. I think that you will see that, and I think that you will just see a lot of fun. I think you'll see
Mm-hmm.
fun, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
We need it, especially in this world.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. After these last couple years, we definitely need it. Yeah, and so like my 3 that I'm like hoping people leave is inspired
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
Ignited,
Woo.
meaning like,
Ready?
some fire got lit that just wasn't there. And intentionally innovative. So
Yeah,
I like onomatopoeia, y'all. I love when words all flow together. Or alliteration, is it? Alliteration, not onomatopoeia. Alliteration when you have all the words with the same letter. Hence power plays.
yes,
But yes, feeling intentionally innovative, inspired, and ignited. I believe that will be the case, and I hope that for every woman who comes into the room. Going into survival mode over these last couple years is not how we're intended to live, but it's what, not for a long time. And we've had to be in that season for a bit. And for most of us, for none of us did we have like a reference, right? Like this was new to everybody, every elder, whatever. And so we've had to exist in this space of surviving and like just kind of putting your head down and locking in order to make it. And that causes you to forget to be as creative, forget to have fun, forget that it is in the play and is in the fun that your best ideas and your most brilliant, sort of inspirations come to be. And so I'm really hoping that this is a space where some of that falls off
Yeah.
from the last couple years, and that we can sort of rebuild from this like really like safe space that feels like, oh, this is a new day.
Yes. And ladies, I hope that you can come and just take a breath. Just
Yes.
just take a breath, right? We all need this connection that we've been missing these last few years. And treat yourself. Like, you deserve to come in and level up and to feel inspired and to not, even if you don't know what you want to do, right? Even if you're just like, well, I may want to start something or do something, but I don't even know how. Like, we have things for that. We have panels for that, people for that. So come in, treat yourself. Come in and treat yourself to connecting with other women. Like, you deserve it, sis. So
You deserve it. Yes. So I'm excited for people's stories and journeys that are going to like create those sparks for other people and get you all like send you off into the rest of your weekend floating, honestly. And this is on a Saturday, right? So like this is not going to feel like work, y'all. This is on a Saturday. We're talking brilliant, badass boss vibes.
yeah,
Like this is going to be like the best brunch ever with your
yeah,
girlfriends who just are brilliant and spill all the tea
yeah.
about how to get it done.
It's not a work thing. It's a real thing, and it's a fun thing. So we cannot
Yeah.
wait. 10 days.
Yes, can't wait. So let's drop everybody the link to join us at Power Plays next Saturday, October 29th. So get your tickets. They are both at Color Vision. You can go to Color Vision's homepage and get them, or right here at She's Well Network in our bio. The link, if you want to just grab the link, is
Yeah.
powerplays.splashthat.com. So somebody from my team is on here. Drop that link in there for us. Power Plays. I'm just going to do it because I'm like, want to make sure it gets done. That's the link. powerplays.splashthat.com. Go ahead, get your tickets. We'll have vendors. We'll have great food. We'll have a DJ. We'll have interactive sessions. We will have amazing panelists, businesswomen just sharing all their stories, sharing their knowledge. I said on my page that the session that I'm hosting, I am thinking a mix between the How I Built This podcast and Oprah Super Soul Sundays, but on a Saturday. And so.
And we also, we want to pause and thank our wonderful partners in this. We want to thank Foreign Daughter, a Curio Wellness brand, also M&T Bank and Care First. So those are wonderful, awesome brands who are partnering to bring this to life. We're really thankful that they believe in us, in us women, especially during National Women's Small Business Month. So we're super, super thankful to them.
Yes, and those who aren't even our presenting sponsors, but who have provided such amazing things for these bags that we are putting. I mean, these bags are about to be all the things.
Ciroc, let me give you a big shout out. Thank you, Ciroc, because we're gonna spill all the tea and have a toast with a little Ciroc. So can't wait.
So yes, ladies, get your ticket. It will be well worth it. In fact, we've been sitting back like, yeah, okay. Next year, this ain't gonna be $100. So get your tickets, y'all. We are proud of this work. We are excited about it, and we know that it is going to be transformational in so many ways for so many people. So, thank you, Mia. I'm excited. I'll talk to you in a few minutes on text. We're gonna text about something, I'm sure.
Girl, you got 5 minutes. Okay.
Right. I'll see y'all later. I'm going on WEAA in 5 minutes. So if you are in Baltimore and have access to radio, join me there. All right, y'all. Thanks, Mia.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.